Hello, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a brand new video. Here we go again. This time on the Magic Roundabout, we've got a Dinky Toys AEC single decker bus. This is one with the opening doors. On there, a white base, as you can see, going round. It's got all the doors on it, which is a good thing. Anyway, as you watch this go around, I'd just like to thank everybody for sticking with me. And I'd like to welcome back all the friends of the channel, old and new. Right, so let's get this bad boy off the Magic Roundabout, get it on a bench and have a bloody good look at it. Alrighty then, we're off the Magic, we're on the bench, let's have a look. Here we go then, let's have a look. Dinky Toys, single decker bus, AEC. Been over painted, as you can see, all on the glass there. Stacks of paint on that. Not too bad at the back. Plenty on the front there. This one has a bell, if you can so I can listen to it ringing. In there. A bell, it's like a bicycle bell really, isn't it? And the opening doors, which is operated by this bit. So, open, close. These were never great fitting doors. But, you know, if you can get one of these, I would suggest you get ones with doors if you can. Because replacement doors aren't that great. As crap old Nick found out when he did his. But I think his was a kit one, because they did this as a normal one. I don't think the green one comes in kit form. I think Nick's was a kit form one, if I remember rightly. It's basically the same. I think there might be a slight difference inside. You'll have to check his video. Okay, it's got all the tyres on it. White base. It's a screw base. 2 screws there. Word of warning. I have took this apart when I first got it, just to see what I was getting myself into. And I quickly closed it up and put it on the shelf. Because I've got the doors and I couldn't get bloody doors back in. Anyway, so we're going to have a look at this. I've got some stickers for it. Red Bus Rover on it and red arrow. So you bus guys who are watching, fellas, I know there's 1 or 2 of you are. And I haven't done a bus for a long time, so I thought I'd do one for you. I've got a few to do. So, enough said. Let's crack on. I'll get my screwdrivers out and we'll have a look at it. Alright, here we go. Upside down, like I say, 2 screws and a tongue at the back. Now what I've done, I've just put a bit of tape on them doors. Just to hold them closed, or partly closed. They do keep falling back. So I do know to be very careful with this, taking it apart. I can't remember if you get very long to see before it all collapses on you. So you want your tub with all your bits and bobs off to the side. I would imagine there's quite a few people who've already done this one who haven't got YouTube channels. So that's it. The axles, straightforward, it's not a problem. There's your ring-a-ding-ding. There you go. That's just a screw on there and a spring in there at the back there. That's all that is. So we'll have to take all that off in a mow. I'll mask up the, I don't know, yeah, I'm going to paint the bottom. Might even try and leave that mechanism in yet. But it just unscrews from the top there anyway. So let's just move that to one side a minute and see if we can take this off. So screw. Careful not to lose the spring. There you go. There's your spring in there. I think that's just shoved in that barrel. It's in there pretty tight, so we'll leave that in there. We can mask off that bell, I won't bother about that so much. So that's the base. Okay, as you can see, on the base you have the holes for the doors, okay? Alright, and as you can see now, all the doors have come loose. There. So I would say if I tip that up, or I'll get my tweezers in, you can take the doors out. So like that. And lift them up like that. And you notice, there you go, so that's them out. This has got a crack in it or a hole in it of some sort. I'm not too bothered about that because I don't think you're going to see it. Take out your... Oh, let's look at that. Take out your... Oh, careful of that. Yeah, this is plastic and there's a tongue in there. So be careful taking this out, that you don't break it, snap it in half. See, that's cracked all the way along there, so that's going to be glued. I would say somebody's tried to do this before. Got it. I would say somebody's tried to pull that out before, and that's cracked. But we can put some glue in there. It's not a problem. It wants a good wash. So that's the seating arrangement. And this is what we're left with. This is the mechanism inside. As you can see, the doors fit in there and in there, and the holes, the pins, go down the side, just there at the end, and just there at the end, there and there. And if I can operate it, you'll see what I mean. That's back, forward. See on this one here. So you've got, see the bar there, you've got the locating bar there. So that's how it goes back together. That's closed, that's open. I think you've got to, yeah, I've got to unscrew this, I think, to take this out. So you unscrew the, here, to take out the glass. They're all the same type, they're all the same screw, which is good. So, oh, come on, you bugger. It's bloody out now, isn't it? Get off. So that should, in theory, lift off or lift out, one or the other. It's a bit tight in there. Going on. Just careful not to break it. It should be free. Unless I've forgotten something. Well, I don't think so. I think it's just got that much paint on it. Just give it a bit of a lever there. A bit of a lever there. Yeah, she's got a lot of paint on it. Just holding it in place. Bend anything. was handy if you got these artists' thin palette knives, you know. They're quite handy for getting in here. I'm just trying to break the seal of the paint, I'm hoping it'll release it. Please release me, let me go. There you go, a bit of old Tomo. This is where it's tight, it's here. It's in there. Just in there. Please release me, let me go. This is really tight. Oh yeah, bugger. Bugger, bugger, bugger. Come on, come on. Gotta be nearly there now. This is taking me 7 minutes to get his blooming thing apart. Got the back off, that's all going to come off. She's coming. She's a coming, fellas. So I'm just trying to keep an eye on this and all that doesn't all come off because it's going to, isn't it? Yep, it's all going to come off there. There's right angles, so. Yeah, the problem is at the front here. There's a lot of paint got behind that screen there. The rest of it's coming up, but not that. It's not good. So I'm going to have to sort this out off the camera because otherwise I'm on it 9 minutes just trying to get this glass out. So as you can see, if it hadn't got the paint in, that would probably just drop straight out. But there is paint here. This is what's causing the problem. It's catching here, and I don't want to break the front glass. So I'm trying my best not to do that. So I need to concentrate and try and get that out. Okay, we got her out eventually. Took me another 5 minutes to get that out of there. But yeah, it survived. Yeah, it's got a lot of thick. That looks like red enamel paint on there. So this will go in the oven cleaner to get that clean. And this is what we're left with. This is the mechanism, as you can see. Alright. So what you're going to do, take these off. Mental note, or take a photograph of where they go. Okay. So this is riveted in there. Rivet, 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 rivet. So what I'm going to do, because it's only caustic soda, I'm going to leave that in place. I'm going to leave that. I don't think it's necessary to take that off. It'll work. Well, I've cleaned it all up anyway. Otherwise, I've got to de-rivet them. If I don't get them back right, it's not going to operate right. So why make myself more work if I don't have to? So that's it then. Scrub it up top down. Yeah. If you want to take them off, that'd be entirely your decision, but I'm not going to take them off. I don't think there's any need to. They'll clean up with once the caustic soda's done its job, I'll get in there with a wire wheel and clean it all up. That'll be fine. And I'll put a bit of I'll probably put a bit of oil in there, very light machine oil in there to help that along. Okay, when I come to paint it, I'll mask that off. There, that won't be a problem. And I'll mask this off in here. We'll cover it up. On this, it's easy in taking the rivets out. Okay, here we go. All cleaned up. Come out quite nice. This is it at the back. No corrosion on the back and the base. So that's pretty cool. No corrosion on that. And I've cleaned all the paint off the window. Look at that, it's all come off. I mean, it's not the greatest window unit. I think the front is a little bit, there's quite a few pits in the front, well, 1 or 2 pits in the front there. But unfortunately, because it's got moulded in window wipers, I can't put too much sanding on there. I have buffed it up and polished it with the metal polish and stuff, but it's, as you can see, so that's the best I can get that. Side's all right, back's all right. So now I'm going to put it in the clear, and I'll dip that, put it in. The interior, I've glued that where it's broken there and stuff like this, so that's all cleaned up, ready to go. And the doors are all cleaned up, so that's good. So now I've got the fire on. I'm going to warm the casting up, get the paint, warm that up. I'm going to primer it first. First I'm going to mask that off, get a bit of masking tape. It's not going to be much, just put some tape just to cover the mechanism, that's all. Yeah, that's not rocket science, it's quite simple to do. So I'll do that. I've got a poorly finger today, so I struggle to bend in it. I've got a big hole in the side there where I was chainsawing something and the chainsaw jumped and it just caught my finger through my glove. I had a glove on as well. Chopped straight through that. But it's okay. Right. So we're going to do that now. There you go. Freshly painted. That's the base. That's the body. And the doors are over there. Just finished painting them, they're up there drying now. Excuse the out of focus shot, I don't know what's gone. There you go, that's better. There you go. Probably all the paint tinge reflecting out the back there. Okay, look then. That's it, she's all painted up. There you go. Interior stayed clean, the mechanism anyway. The outside, yes, that's nice. It's going to leave it a bit longer to dry, maybe another day. That's the base. It's all cleaned up. I ain't bothered about fancying about too much about it inside there. All the doors are done. I've deliberately clamped it there. I didn't want too much paint on them ends, so I've got all the doors done. The window glass has come out of the cleaner, so that's okay, that's good to go. Interior, like I showed you the other day, it's all cleaned up, that's good to go. There's the wheels and new tyres on it, buffed them up, put new tyres on. So really, all we've got, what I'm going to do with this one, I'll normally do the details on it before I put it together. But because I'm going to be handling this a lot, if it all goes belly up on me and I'm going to be struggling to put the doors in, I don't want to keep smudging any of the details. So what I'm going to do is put it together first, and then I'm going to paint some details on it. There's not a great deal on it. There are lights at the back, lights at the front. I think the ones I've seen on Google Image, this logo is painted like a creamy colour. So I'm going to see if I can do that. Yeah. But I'm going to put it together first. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to give that another few hours to dry. Maybe tomorrow morning now. And tomorrow evening, I'm going to assemble it. So we'll have fun doing that tomorrow. Alrighty then, assembly time. Now I'm going to do the details later after I put it together, because this is going to be a bit tricky. Okay, the bell's in situation. I just screwed that back on, not rocket science. Yeah, tape the doors up. I'll put some tape on there, electrical tape on there. You need the big pins to the top, because these big pins go in this little square up there. I don't know if you can quite see that. I'll try and get it and keep it in shot. They go in there, one in that side, one in that side. Okay, when the slider mechanism is working. Now with this one, when you put the sliders these back in, these pieces, as you saw we took out, they're right angles. You can't get them wrong. You can't get them upside down, anything like that. Don't forget to put your screws in. I've just put a little bit of oil in there, a bit of light machine oil, just to help it along. Okay, doke. Right. So let's get on with it then. Window unit will go in first. Straight down. Try and keep this in shot best I can. Push that all down in there. There you go. Right, you can either do it one or two ways. You can either put the interior in first, which I'm going to do not. I'm going to put this in first. So here goes, chaps, we're going in. Okay, keep trying to keep those like that. That's one. Let's just hope this is going to go together. Trying to keep this in best I can before the tape goes wappy. I think that's in that square. Looks like it. So with something like that, that's what we're hoping for. Just going to drop these down and have a closer look in there. Yeah, looks like they're there. That looks like it's there. Drop the interior in. Slot of the front. Right, that's the interior in. Right, now, here we go. Here we go. Axles in. Now, if I'm lucky, I'll get this in first time. If I'm not, then we've got a lot of messing about to do. Be helpful to get it around the right way, wouldn't it? Let's have a look what's going on here. So you're going to have to turn this up to have a look at your doors. See, there's your problem. That one seems to have gone in all right. It's just this front one here. So I'm just looking here. This front one's come out there. So I need to try and lift that. That one's in. Yeah, it's just this one here. Just make that hole in that. If I can just lift this one. Ah, you bugger. Oops, sorry, I'm knocking everything everywhere here. I'm just trying to locate this little pin in here. When I was telling you about it didn't seem to want to. Ah, I got it. Have I got it or haven't I got it? So I don't quite see. That one's going in. Is it going in? Is that one in? There's something not quite right here somewhere. There's a lot of jogging about. I'm sorry if the camera's all over the place, but I need to try and get this base to secure on. It's just not locating in this front bit here. I should think there's quite a few people, you guys, have done these that are laughing their heads off now. Oh no. They're saying, well, we should have done it like this. Come on, you bugger. Right, okay. Let's get off again. Let's get this off again. See what's happening here. See what's happening there. Let's get this out of here. It's entertainment, boys, isn't it, eh? It's entertainment. Now, don't be discouraged. You too can have a go at one of these. Well, that one's okay. It's just a pain. It just keeps... It's getting that base on. That's what it is. It's getting them base pins to locate in the same place. I said to my missus, I'll go up the shed, I won't be long. It's a joke, isn't it? I'm sorry if the camera angle and everything else is just chucking you about a bit and you make you feel so dizzy. I just need to get this done. Get this in. Oh, God almighty. Calm down, son. Calm down. Calm down, lad. Calm down. Right, okay, we're back to there. So let's try again, shall we? Shall we try again? That's in there. I'll get my arm away, sorry chaps. Come on now. Just drop on. Ooh. Oh, I think we've got in. Hoo. Lucky. Let's get some screws in here bloody quick. Oh, that's screw gun. Screw don't go, you silly sod. Goes in here, doesn't it? What's that? That's 10 minutes. Can't do 10 minutes to do that. Right, I'm not taking the tape off. No, I'm not taking the tape off. Don't make me take the tape off. Ooh. Okay. Oh yeah, we got it, man. Open, close, open, close, open again, close. Right, that's how to do it. And she's a roller, I think. Yeah, she's a roller. Right. Okay. Everything's screwed up. So that's 11 minutes. That's took me to do that, and I had to take it apart, obviously, and do it again. But that's the thing. The thing with these is, I mean, it's not so bad putting the tops in. It's getting that base, these to line up with those doors, corresponding doors, and it is a bugger. But it does help. It does help with the tape. It does help with the tape. So there you go. So I've got to do now is put these on. I'm not going to, these are just stick-ons, okay? So I'm not going to go through all that with you. There's only a couple, one either side. Essentially, this is what you wanted to see me putting that together. So I'm going to do now is going to do a few details, lights. There's 1, 2, 3 lights there, a couple of back lights. And I'm going to do that and put the stickers on, and we'll get it on the magic. Okay. This is what we started with. Dinky Toys AEC single decker bus with opening doors. So we now have a look at it, see how it turned out. Here we go. Here we are then. Dinky Toys AEC single decker bus. All finished. Bit of detail on the side there. Stickers are all on, number plates. Backlights painted. There you go. The window unit is a bit of a disappointment. There's a slight crack in the back there, going along there. And the front part of the screen's had a bit of a bashing. I've got it the best I can. Unfortunately, it's had some serious bangs and crashes. But there it is. That's with the doors closed, so flick the switch. This is a Ford Sunburst Red I've used on there. Ford Sunburst Red. There we're going round. You see the doors open. It was a bit of a faff, but we got there in the end. It got there in the end. Okay then. Well, thanks for watching this video. Looking forward to your comments on this one. Right, and thanks everybody for watching. And I will see you again next week. This one, yeah, this might, yeah, okay, forget about that last bit. I'll see you again next week with another restoration. Okay. Take care, everybody, and we'll see you shortly. Bye for now. Just to show them working. There you go. We've got that smooth action.